Hey, welcome back. I have added green. Woohoo! I wonder what green you're wearing today. If you have green, send me a picture. That would be awesome. We are going to start with our foundations, our letters, working on our letter sounds. And I don't know about you, but I didn't bring my foundations cards home with me. So the first thing we're going to need to do today is we're going to need to make our foundations cards. So what you're going to need is you're going to need some paper. Now you can use a bunch of different paper ideas. I have a box. I got a shoe box, so I put all kinds of different stuff inside of here so you can use it as well. Maybe some of the different ideas. If you have regular, let me see, let's dig to the bottom, lots of stuff in here. Maybe you just have some, your parents have some scrap paper. Remember, always ask if you can use the paper, don't just take it. So I have some computer paper in here, just plain white computer paper. I found a notebook that probably was Felicity or Veronica's. I'm thinking it was Felicity because it has a cupcake on it. I found a little tiny notebook with little tiny pages in it. I found some junk mail that I'm not going to use the front anymore, but I'm going to use the back. So I can use the back of this paper. You can do that. I also opened up some mail, and inside there was some extra envelope, so I can use the back of this envelope. I found a folder. You can use a folder. That would be a fun thing to use. I found a doodle pad, and this has lots of different papers in it. Oh my goodness. I think Felicity was drawing in this. Look, she made a picture. I think that's her friend Molly. So we have some extra paper. You can use this. Maybe you have some index cards, so you might want to use some index cards. And then I found some colored paper, all different colors. I could use any colored paper if I had that as well. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to use just a piece of computer paper, or I also have this paper with lines on it. It's called loose leaf. I could use that as well. So I'm going to take this, and you can either fold it in half like this, or if you want to try to make 3 of them, I can fold it over like that, and then fold it one more time over. So now I have 3 pieces. So when I have my 3 pieces, I'm gonna draw a line down each of the folds so I know where to cut. You're gonna need paper. We talked about all the different kinds of paper you need. You're gonna need crayons or markers, pens, colored pencils, anything like that to write with. You need your imagination. Make sure you grab it. And like I said, scissors. So I drew my lines on the fold, and then I'm gonna cut on the fold or on the line, depending. Now those are my small muscles I'm using there. So now I have 3 pieces. So if we're gonna be making our letter cards, we need 26 of these pieces. So you can do large letter cards like this that are gonna be a little bit bigger, or you could take your piece of paper and fold it in half, and then fold it in half again. So you have 4 pieces. Draw your lines with your crayon or cut on the fold. So I'm gonna cut on the fold, and then I have 4 cards out of 1 piece of paper. So you can decide which one you wanna do depending on how much paper you have, which way you wanna do it. So to make your cards, what you're gonna start to do is you need to write your letters on the cards. The first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a black marker or a marker that's dark, and I'm gonna just write my uppercase and my lowercase on each one of the cards. So I'm writing A, uppercase A, lowercase A. I wrote uppercase B, lowercase b, uppercase C, lowercase c. And I did them 2 different ways. I went through D, E, F, and G. So after I wrote my letters, I'm gonna keep thinking back to the letter cards that I know from school. So I know that when I do the A card, when we practice A, apple, ah, and we drop that sound, I have my A, uppercase A, my lowercase a. I drew my apple, and I even wrote the word apple. You do not need to do that, but you can sound it out. It doesn't have to be spelled the right way. You can just sound it out, tap it, apple, apple. So you can tap it that way. So I made two different types. I made the large letter cards that are the skinny ones that I made out of 3 pieces. There are 3 cuts on 1 piece of paper. So I made A, apple, A, B, bat, B, C, cat, k. And then my other ones I made on the smaller pieces. For D, I have D, dog, D. And look, I even gave him his little wag line. So he's wagging his tail. Now for E, I know that in school we do E, ed, eh. That's how we do that. But I kind of really thought it was fun. Mo Willems, you could draw elephant like Mo Willems, and I could do E, elephant, eh. And I know in school we also have fun for F, but I thought, what's another letter or what's another word that starts with f? I thought fish. A fish is easier to draw, so I drew F, fish, f. If you want to change the pictures than the ones that we normally do in school, totally fine. So what you're going to want to do, you want to get 26 pieces of paper that you have cut into pieces that are square, smaller squares or larger rectangles, and you want to write your uppercase and lowercase. You want to draw the keyword, and then after you have all 26 of them, I would love for you to go through them. Maybe you can have your mom or dad be the kids and you can be the teacher, and you can have them say the letter name, the keyword, the sound. After you do that, we will come back and we'll talk more about another thing you can make. So I hope you're having a good morning and you have made your bed and you've brushed your teeth and you've gotten dressed and you've eaten breakfast. And we'll see what happens a little bit later. I have more to come. We will check out some more things, and I hope you're having a great morning. I'll see you later. Bye.